Hello friends, thanks for joining us on SERVi Homestead again. I'm battling a little bit of congestion, so excuse the weird sound in my voice. This is the front tire of our little Yanmar tractor. It's really old, I need to change it, but for now I tried the foam. And at first I only had a couple of cans and it wasn't enough, and it was like driving on a halfway flat tire, and it just beat up the foam and it didn't stay firm. So then I put a couple more cans and it really filled it up, overly filled it, and it was squirting out, and I probably had a third of a can worth that spilled out of the holes and stuff, but it did inflate the rim completely so that it sealed on the bead like it would if it was full of air. So I'm anxious to see if it works well. There's not a whole lot of weight on the front of this tractor. The cutting deck is usually up off the ground a little bit, and it picks up the front of the tractor somewhat. And then I was filling this tire up a little bit with more air, and it's also in bad shape, but the whole core came out. Man. So as soon as I can, I'm going to buy a couple of new tires. I'll order them online because this is a split rim, and as long as I can get those bolts off, I can split the tire in two, and it's really easy to put a new tire on that way, of course. The tractor was made in Japan in the 70s, so I don't know how easy it is to get these tires. I don't know if I can even still read the size. 20 by 8.0 is what it looks like. Dash something. So yeah, I would say for something like a lawnmower, this method could definitely work. You drill a couple of holes. They don't have to be huge, just big enough for the straw of the expanding foam to fit into. So probably 1/4 inch holes. Drill a couple of holes into the wall of the tire, and make sure there's no weight on the tire. It needs to be able to inflate evenly. And I've seen on other videos that there needs to be a little bit of moisture present for this stuff to cure. So maybe put a couple of squirts of water with a misting bottle or something, and then put the foam in, and just let the tire sit in a natural state. I would say at least a day, and then you should be all right, as long as there's not a lot of movement. If it's not completely filled, like I said before, then the tire will squish and move, and it's just going to break this foam up over time, and it'll be like you didn't put anything in it after a few days, or after a few days of use. So yeah, it seems to be a decent alternative for having a leaky tire, or in the winter time when your tires get low and you have to put air. It should eliminate that. So light duty, sure. Heavy duty stuff, or things that are used all the time, it's probably better to just get a new tire. Alright guys, thanks for watching SERVi Homestead. Please subscribe. We really appreciate you watching and liking our videos. We try to put out some good, useful content, and YouTube requires lots of subscribers now to become a partner, and that's our goal, so please help us out with that. Take care. See you on the next one.